Okay. Hi, Emily. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing okay.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming in today, but I just wanted to let you know that everything you say here in the session is kept confidential. Anything you tell me, I don't have to tell anybody unless you're in danger of hurting yourself, someone's hurting you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is a safe place and feel free to tell me anything you need to, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. But some of the first things that we have to do is sign what we call an informed consent form. It's just kind of explaining the counseling process and the rules of confidentiality. Is that all right?
Okay, and we're gonna walk through that together?
Yes, we are. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you, and then you'll just sign on the line.
Okay.
Okay. So, Emily, do you consent to receive services from Cascadas Counseling? Do you acknowledge that you have been provided an explanation, either verbally or written, about the benefits that are expected, the risks involved, and the right to refuse treatment, and the possible consequences of refusing treatment, which may include a report um, towards CPS if necessary?
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. So the second thing is that each of the sessions are going to be between 40 to 50 minutes long. You can cancel or reschedule an appointment anytime you need to, but please notify us within 24 hours before your appointment. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, great. Um, the next thing is you will be continuously informed of confidentiality of the services, and that all your records and documentation of services will be kept confidential. The
Okay.
the limits of confidentiality include um, child abuse or neglect, suicide, and or homicidality, which will be reported to the proper authorities if identified. And that's talking about the rule that I told you about earlier. I don't have to let anybody know unless one of those things occurs.
Okay.
Okay. If this is the case, some of the if the court may request some legal documents or treatment letters, it will be filed. The file will be released to the Texas Department of Health and Human Services, Chapter 601. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you following along? Am I going too fast?
No, the tempo is good.
Okay, great. Just to let you know that here at Cascadas Counseling, we do use an eclectic approach with our clients. So we don't use some of the same methods all the time. Okay. Some of the therapies that we use are music, art, games, reading, and evidence based modalities such as cognitive behavior therapy, rational emotive behavior therapy, dialectic behavior therapy, humanistic approaches, solution focused. I understand that myself, as your therapist, will establish a positive and therapeutic relationship while working with you. Okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. To explain the eclectic approach includes exploring possible systems that may be contributed to to any of the problems that we speak about in therapy. You understand that your complete cooperation is necessary in the therapeutic process in order to promote success and long lasting effects of counseling. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. You understand that you have the right to obtain any information regarding your case record, and you have the right to participate in the process of a treatment plan, and that you have the right to choose your provider and may terminate this therapeutic relationship at any time.
Okay.
Okay. So if you choose to terminate our therapeutic relationship, you must inform the office manager and myself as your primary therapist, so that we have communication amongst each other. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, just know that our records are going to be stored for 5 years for the last date that you were here in session. Okay, these records are confidential, and after they're stored here in the office for 5 years, they will be destroyed according to state law.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay. Just in case I am subpoenaed for your court records, you will be notified, and I will request permission to release some of your information. Okay.
Okay.
Also, as your therapist, I am serving as your therapist here, but I am not my clinic does not provide crisis on-call services for crisis. Okay, so if you do have an emergency, you are going to need to call 911. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and just know that if you miss 2 consecutive sessions while in therapy, and you're consistently coming late and not showing up for your appointments, you will be dropped from my caseload. Okay, so it's very important that you show up on time. Okay, and just to make sure that this consent form has been explained in your primary language and that you understand.
Yes, ma'am, I understand what we talked about.
Okay, that's great. So, if you agree with everything that I've stated, could you just sign here for me, please, and date?
Okay.
Okay, that's great. So, now that we've gotten some of these legal documents out of the way, why don't you tell me what brings you in today?
Well, my husband he's kind of worried about my health and some of the decisions that he sees that I'm doing, I guess.
Okay.
So he asked me to come in and talk to you and hopefully get some help.
Okay, so your husband asked you to come in today then?
Yes.
Okay, and do you feel okay about being here?
Yeah, I'm hoping, that everything will get worked out.
Okay, so why don't you tell me a little bit about what your husband's concerned about?
Well, he's noticing, he brings it to my attention, he doesn't think that I'm eating enough, and he sees that, I get stressed and I kind of push away, eating. I'll do my work instead of having dinner, or, food just doesn't really taste good to me anymore. He's seeing that's a problem.
Okay, so he's concerned about the methods you're choosing for eating, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that definitely sounds like something we need to explore while you're here in counseling. But first, let me get some background information on you, just so I can kind of get a feel of, your whole surroundings, Does that sound all right with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty, so let me get started.